You know what time it is? Time for another vlog, that's what time it is. But anyway, I'm getting down to business here because I ain't gonna blab on this time. Because when I get going, I just keep going on and on and on about nothing. Here I go again, I'm doing it now, alright? Well, anyway, I figured I'd do something a little different in today's vlog. I'm gonna be doing a little thing called showing off my DVDs. So, I don't have many DVDs because I usually watch all of my shows online now. And I'm not really sure what the point of even collecting a DVD would be anymore, unless you just want to have the collection, I guess. So if you're a collector, I can see why, but just a normal person, you can just watch it online, you know, get it on Netflix or whatever. But throughout the years, I've collected some DVDs, some from my childhood, some not. So yeah, I figured I'd show off my collection, what little collection I do have, so I thought it'd be fun, so let's get it started here. We got the complete series of Super Mario Bros. 3, which is the cartoon show of Mario and all that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. If you haven't, these shows they're old, they're from the 80s, and they're cheesy and corny, but it's really funny, and you should totally get it if you ever have a chance to. Another one here, a complete series of, I think it's volume 1 actually, like the first episode and all that in it. So the special DVD of Mario, as you can tell, I was a big fan of the show growing up. I even had the VHSs of the Mario Brothers show. I remember recording them off of TV when I was little. They would come on PAX Network, I think it was on TV, or USA Network, not sure. It was one of the two, and I remember they came on really early in the morning, and I would always miss them because we had to go to school, and it came on like right after we had to leave for school because we had to leave like really early because we live all the way out here in the middle of nowhere, and my mom would always have to take us to school because the bus didn't come all the way out here, and even if it did, I didn't like riding on the bus. I was never a big fan of riding on the bus because there was way too many people. It was loud, and you know, I'm kind of claustrophobic, and I don't like being around a lot of people in a closed space. So yeah, that's why I didn't really like riding the bus, because when we lived somewhere else, I tried riding the bus once, and I really didn't like it at all. But anyway, Super Mario Bros. Super Show again. Round Volume 2. I don't know if, yeah, I think that is all of the Mario Brothers. Oh wait, no, there's one more over here. Super Mario Brothers, the Christmas special, where Bowser looks really weird right there. I mean, I don't know, but something weird about him. But on the inside, it's not even the right movie. It's the freaking, it's Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger, can I take your order? So stupid. I remember these VHS tapes too, the bright orange. You always tell if it's a Nickelodeon VHS tape if it's bright orange. They don't have that anymore either. It's crazy because I miss that. Come on. I mean, Nickelodeon sucks nowadays. I mean, what doesn't? But anyway, not getting into all that because I'm going to say, oh, the old shows were better, because then people just going to say it's just nostalgia. And nostalgia does tie into it a lot, but, I mean, I don't know. I think Hollywood's really running out of ideas for things, and they're getting less and less creative as years go by. I mean, that's why you see so many remakes of movies and everything. Like, they recently remade Friday the 13th. They're remaking The Terminators, I think. They're remaking Spider-Man again. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, they're taking all the old shows and making them again because they can't come up with anything new and creative. So anyway, Family Guy season 5, yeah. And yeah, it's got the wrong things in it as well. I never could keep up with these things. I'd always let people borrow them, or let my brother borrow them, or a friend or whatever, and I'd forget that I'll let them borrow it, and they'd never give it back. So, I mean, how many times did that happen to you guys in the past? If you have DVDs and you let friends borrow them, they never get them back. They never get them back. It bothers me because, I mean, at one point I even started writing it down on a piece of notebook paper of who I lend what, and then still I'd lose the piece of paper that I wrote it down on, so then I'd forget again. So I eventually just stopped lending people anything. The last time I think I did was only for my mom, because she let me borrow some DVDs that I have over here. I'm going to show you in a few, so when I get to them. Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shonen Jump, the complete first season. It's 49 episodes, 6 discs, over 17 hours of content. These things are actually pretty rare and expensive. I got it for Christmas, and I love this because I can just put the DVDs in and watch the episodes whenever I want to. Pretty cool, but, I mean, like I said earlier, I can just watch them all on whatever. It doesn't make that big of a difference. The Dark Knight, one of my favorite movies of all time, simply because of that dude right there, the Joker. You know, he's awesome. Favorite part of this movie probably be the part where the Joker is dressed up as a nurse, and he goes in there and he converts Harvey Dent to be Two-Face and evil and all that crap. His whole speech about how people will eat each other if, you know, when the chips are down and all that, whatever he says, and in the end they don't. And they show him, you know, that people do care about each other, and there's still humanity out there. And I don't know if that would actually happen in a real situation. In a real situation, they'd probably blow up the other ship, I'm sure. But in the movie, you know, it's got to have a happy ending, and Batman wins, and blah, 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 you know. Sad that Heath Ledger died, and we'll never have another Joker like that again, but maybe we'll see an even better one in the future. But I doubt it. Saw is awesome because I grew up with this movie whenever I was in my goth scene. Like, whenever I dressed up gothic and all that in high school. My friend Marie actually got me into this movie. She let me borrow this because I think this is actually her still DVD. Because I actually borrowed a few from her, and I don't think she ever got them back. Or she never really wanted them back. Maybe she gave it to me, I'm not sure. The little saw disc in there actually used to move around, but it's dried up or whatever now because it's so old. You can see like the mildew or whatever right there where it dried up. Yeah, this is my favorite Saw movie of all time, the first one. They went on and milked the franchise, and now it just sucks. But I was really into Saw. I got like all of the DVDs. Saw 3, I got Saw 2 over here somewhere, and Saw 4, 5, and yeah, I got all the Saw movies. Because I really believed in, like, the message that Jigsaw was trying to give out, that all people should cherish their life and all that. And that, he had a weird, twisted way of doing it, but, you know, it made sense because if you got out of those traps and stuff, you'd appreciate your life more than you did before, because you had to fight for your life, because it shows that you care about your life and that you want to live. And from then on, you know, go on and do your best and appreciate your life, because a lot of people out there don't have that chance. They have cancer or whatever like he did. And that's why I like those movies so much, but as they went on, they got worse and worse. So, anyway. Next movie franchise is Pirates of the Caribbean. I love these movies up until, like, the third one. I stopped watching, really, after that one. I got the DVD right here with the fourth one, but I think this is the fourth one. Might be the third one, not sure. Yeah, this is the third. This is the second. Second one's my favorite because it's the best one. It has like all the fight scenes and all that in it. It has Davy Jones, and it was just an awesome movie. And the third one just sucked. And then all of them after that sucked. First and the second one were the best. Scary Movie 3. I love the scary movies, or at least up to this one, because like all movies, I guess, they start sucking after the third one. Or the second one, whatever. These are just like parodies of all kinds of different scary movies out there. If you've ever seen this, or any scary movie like this, then, you know, it's so funny. Let's see. I like the part where you like at the end, the skeletons, the aliens, they get their finger and they start painting out their finger, and it's so funny. And the part with the president, he like, there goes that duck again, because he like farted or whatever, and he goes through this thing and he ends up naked when he's giving his speech, and it's just so funny. It's crazy, and it makes fun of a lot of different movies that deserve it. Let's see. Rosanne! Oh god, this is a TV show. It's an old TV show. I don't know if anyone out there will know it or not, but it's kind of like a blue-collar TV. It reminds me a lot of home. It's really funny. If you ever watched it or haven't watched it, and give it a try. It's got John Goodman in it. You might know him as the voice of Sully in Monsters, Inc. and a lot of other things that he's played in. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Yeah, and it also has that guy from The Big Bang Theory in it as well. He plays David, Darlene's boyfriend, even though she's a lesbian in real life now, and she's on The View and she talks with Whoopi and all them. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the remake of Willy Wonka, not as good as the original, and it kind of sucks, to be honest. But I have it on DVD for whatever reason, because Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy, didn't come poop. That's the way the song goes anyway. The songs weren't as good as this one either, and all the Oompa Loompas were the same person. Freaking sucked, but then Johnny Depp was like the weirdest Willy Wonka ever. He's like, how did the quote go? I haven't even seen this movie in such a long time. It's like, that, everything is edible in this room. Even I'm edible. But that would be cannibalism, and that's frowned upon. That's what he says. Unless this is so stupid. Let's see. Lion King 1.5. This is basically kind of like a little side movie to The Lion King about Timon and Pumbaa. It's not exactly the best movie in the world, and it's kind of boring, to be honest. I wish they'd just make a Lion King 3 and make it actually good. But I liked Lion King 2, but this one's just horrible. I mean, this is actually called Lion King 3 in some countries. I don't remember which one, but anyway. Thinner by Stephen King. Let's see, it's maybe about this guy that's kind of fat, I guess, and he gets cursed by this gypsy because he accidentally hits his wife with a car. So it's kind of like a scary movie, and it's pretty interesting, and makes you really appreciate your life, and it's not all about how much you weigh and all that stuff. It's kind of like one of those movies. Alright, getting to the end here. Queen of the Damned. It's like a better vampire movie than Twilight. Way better. If you've seen Twilight and you like Twilight, then you'll love this even more because it's an actual vampire movie. It actually goes by like vampire logic and all that. So, yeah, be sure and check that out if you haven't already. Let's see. And the rest of it is just basically The Simpsons DVDs. I got a few seasons of The Simpsons, of course. Can't go wrong with the movie and the Christmas specials and the collector's editions and all this awesome stuff. I wish I had all of The Simpsons DVDs, but yeah, just having some of them is pretty cool. Alright, but that's about it, so hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what some movies you like. Let me know what kind of movies that you liked from what I showed you guys, and maybe some movie quotes, some funny quotes from the movies or whatever. So yeah, see you guys next time.